This is called The List of Lies I Told at One Time or Another. I didn't take the money. I will love you always. I have no idea where the Oreos are. Everything will be all right. God won't give you anything you can't handle. My defects of character have been removed. No, Sister Marie, I didn't put the chocolate pudding down Millicent's dress. Everything will be all right. I never slept with anyone else. I'm not sleeping with anyone else. I don't want to sleep with anyone else. Everything will be all right. Why would I lie about that? Of course, it's the truth. I think you need to take a long look at yourself. Everything will be all right. Heaven is where you go when you die if you've lived a good life. Hell is where you go when you die if you haven't. God is love. Everything will be all right. I'm going to read another one now. And it's funny to be in this neighborhood because I was really in love with someone who lived in this neighborhood. And it didn't quite work out the way I intended it to. And this poem is about her and about that. And it's called Tolls. And it's for Mary Gale. We are not much more than water sheathed in skin, everything passing through us like ships in a thin canal. Cargoed with expectation, memory, and loss, we levy ourselves with tolls at each juncture. Visions of us floating on the surface, heartbeats once faster, now out of sync, and the unfinished renovations of our home on the shore. These are the tolls' foundations. So when a swan settles under the waveless bay, I take notice. Studying its small black mask, followed by large white feathers rushing in the opposite direction of its glide, even toll collectors raise their barriers. Swans float freely. Their benevolence is evident and plain. When it finally lifts off the surface of the bay, water drips from its wings, leaving tracks in the sky that few see and follow. Its departure, like yours, is mourned a bit. Then everything returns to the way it has to be. Thanks. I had the really good fortune. Unfortunately, this introduction takes. I have to name drop in order to do it, which I really feel bad about. But I'm going to do it anyway. So I did this play on Broadway with Mary Louise Parker called Reckless. And this was about being on stage with her. It's called On Stage with the Leading Lady. Brown hair piled high in a study of unaffected grace, she enters stage left. Lines emit from her that spread webs of concordance visible in the house. Men want her, women admire her, planets gather round. Every night I fall in love with her eyes, smile, shoes, skin, and soul, and we never speak of that. The life off stage, the one that tortures expectations with the inevitable blur of shortcomings, is far, far away. The theater is a drug that relieves the reality we suffer. She is illusion's finest gown. Some nights she looks into me and rewrites my past to suit our play. Then the scene shifts, she is pulled by narrative's demands, and I exit. Refusing the solace of my dressing room, I sit off stage in a set that's been struck. I wonder if I'm in the sphere she draws on for her work. Then I believe she sees me. No, it's the play she sees and needs. Thank you so much. I think what I'll do is just read one more poem so I don't overstay my welcome. And really that was not like a sort of disingenuous plea for an encore after I finish. This really is going to be the last poem, so try and restrain yourself, because I'm not coming back up here, man. This is called Full Lotus. When he fell off the ferry and no one noticed, I can't imagine what Hideo thought. He must have struggled for hours between the mainland and the island. When I saw him, he'd wrapped himself into a full lotus posture and appeared while I was surfing a rough spot by the pier. For a nanosecond, I thought, shark. Before the word finished forming, I realized, no, it's a guy. The wave pulled him towards the surface near the shore and cradled him in its crest. Hideo was poised in death like a Zen novice, his faith resolute and unpracticed. The wave, a pickpocket's hand, slipped him onto the shore, then quickly withdrew. Beneath him, a thin sheaf of the receding wave remained. He sat in full lotus, and under him a mirror image, lacking the ability to stare back, reflected his death to the sky. Thanks.